What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to episode 9 of the Nano Reef tank build. Today we're going to go over a few things. You're getting a little sneak peek of what the tank looks like, but today I want to focus on the stand, how everything looks inside of it, go over some measurements, and talk about what we're looking at up top here. So before we get into everything, I'll go over a quick rundown on the top. So as you guys know, I am running the AI Prime. And I do have a 3-year-old son that likes to look at the tanks often. And when he looks up, you know, he gets this glare. The 75-gallon tank has a canopy on it, so there's no problems with lights shining directly in his eyes. Well, this one isn't too bad. You know, if I'm down here at his level and you're looking up, this is what he sees. He does not have to look at the LED shining in his face from underneath like that. He doesn't have that look. At his level, this is what he sees. So I want to give a huge thanks and a huge shout out to Reef Dudes for these, for creating these, for coming up with these, for working with Vivid Creative Aquatics. These fit the AI Primes and they also fit the Fuge Light. So it's really awesome. It does not affect any of the lighting going into the tank itself, but it just keeps the glare off your eyes. So that is really, really awesome. Thank you again, guys. See, at my level, you can kind of see the light, but as soon as you're down here, where the kids' level is, right about here, it's perfect. So thank you guys again for creating that. If you have an AI Prime and you want something like that, you can see right there, it says Reef Dudes on it. It's really cool. Check it out at VCA's website or, again, Vivid Creative Aquatics. Now, let's get onto the tank. You did see the words Canopy involved in that. So I did do something that's only going to be temporary. Yep, here's that sneak peek of the tank. You did see something that's temporary, you know, the canopy. So it's actually sitting right here. I have to paint it. It's all sanded and taped off. And it's really only going to be put on the tank for when I'm filming. So it's during the daytime, you can see a glare. If I turn the lights off, there's no more glare. But you can see in the reflection of the glass right here, see my hands? That's because there's no canopy. So let me pause this and I'll show you guys something. All right, so this is what the canopy looks like right now. Looking at it, let's actually look at it from way over here. You can see that it's like a perfect match with the stand. I am gonna paint it black. Like I said, it's all sanded and taped off. At eye level, you can see that it's covering the Prime. And it really helps with filming, especially at nighttime when I do most of my tank updates. There's no glares in here whatsoever. And the canopy just really helps to keep all the light inside the tank. So, you know, from way back here, once it's black, it's going to look really good. But like I said, it's only going to be for filming. It's a rimless, frameless tank. So it's not recommended that you put a canopy on it. I did use 1/2-inch plywood and nails and glue to keep as little weight as possible on it, but I think it looks really cool like that with the shimmer up top and then like these 2 little laser beams shooting down the side. But everybody in the house, they really like the way it looks like this, but when I take it off, they actually like it better because of that, you know, for that modern look. So that's what that's going to look like. And I made it so that it's, you know, easily just slides right off. And that's that. Comes right off. I'm going to put little feet on it and then keep it downstairs out of the way. So this is what it's going to look like daily. So now that we've talked about that, I want to go over the stand itself. This is a DIY stand. I did make this myself. The tank measurements, since it's a cube, from left to right and front to back, it's exactly 17 3/4. So what I did is I made the stand exactly 18 inches. So that there's this little tiny lip, which is just perfect all the way around, so that it makes everything, you know, nice and flush. It's about an 1/8-inch gap all the way around, and I really like that. And the stand is a total of 38 inches tall. I did my normal thing where I used the Bare Ultra paint. I love it. Now the inside, I did not paint. I taped everything off real good, and it came out perfect. I love it. It's absolutely perfect. I have it nice and level with levels underneath. I did not screw this into the floor like I usually do. I am still using the pretzel or the cheese ball container. It's my auto top off. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to get a 5-gallon fish tank and throw in there. This does last about a week. I filled this Monday morning and today is Wednesday, and you can see that's about all it used. I'm sorry, I filled it Monday night, and right now it's Wednesday. It is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So, all right, so the whole stand is nice and empty. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a, I want to see if a 5-gallon tank will fit. I'm not sure if it's going to, because the inside is about 17 inches, or 16 and a half, I think it is. So it might not fit, but I'll figure something out. I know that I can find a 5-gallon cube tank that's 12 by 12 by 12. So I might just use that as an auto top off. I think it would look better. Put a nice lid on it, call it a day. But like I said, this is like 2.5 gallons, and that lasts me about a week. So now, here's how everything looks underneath. Super simple. I like to use surge protectors and, you know, Velcro and a screw. You guys know me, I always joke around about that. Everything is, you know, a Velcro. I shoot a screw through the Velcro into the wood and tape everything up all nice. If I kill the surge protector, it will kill the power head, the heater, the auto top off, the return pump, and the light, which is kind of a pain. Because when I'm doing like a water change, I just unplug everything. But the way I did everything and mounted it, as I unplug it, the Velcro with a screw will hold this from falling out. It'll hold this from falling down. And the heater and the return pump actually just go right through here. So they can just hang right there, but makes it super simple and easy for me. I'm probably going to get my, you know, I did have a little screw hole here. I had something mounted there, but I am going to mount the calendar for this tank so that as I do things to it, I can keep myself posted on everything. And I might, depending on what kind of auto top off reservoir I end up getting to fit in here, I'm probably going to put a shelf or two in here, maybe 1 or 2, or maybe even just put something on the door, you know, to hang a couple things. I have all this extra room, so I might as well put it to good use. But I'm not really in the rush to fill this up with stuff. I think it looks pretty good how it is. Nice and clean and simple. So that's it for now, guys. That is going to be the end of episode 9 of the Nano Reef tank build. The measurements of the stand that I know a few of you had requested. You know, what everything looks like underneath, and, you know, of the temporary canopy that I'm going to be using for videos. But I really like the way this looks right here. You know, when you go like that, and when I'm back here, this is exactly where I sit at the table, and that's my view. And then if I look to the right, there's the 75. But, yep, looks really cool like that. I really like the way the shades look, you know, totally hides everything. And every time my son comes up here, which he does quite often because I'm always finding fingerprints, but he likes the fish, he likes the nems. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Alright, I just want to thank you guys again for stopping by. If you did like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And while you're here, hit that little crab icon to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell for any future videos or updates. And in case you haven't seen these 2 videos, you might want to click on one and check it out. Again, thanks for stopping by.